Hello everyone, welcome to another Arcane MTG Magic the Gathering Arena video. I'm Alex and today I'm going to be running through my very first Throne of Eldraine draft. I have literally no experience of drafting this set yet, so please bear with me because I'm going to make a lot of bad choices probably. So, starting off with analysing the cards, we have our rare as Faeborough Elder. Faeborough Elder gets +1/+1 for each colour among permanents you control, and taps for that many mana as well. The rare in this pack is not that attractive to me because it's a draft deck and you don't really want to be running that many colours, so it's not going to be particularly strong. Also, I hate green white. Tempted to get it just to have it in my collection, but no, I think I'm going to prioritise winning here. And Order of Midnight is a very strong card. It's aggressive and has that added utility of being able to fetch stuff from the grave. Are there any other good picks here? Queen of Ice. I mean, she's quite a good common, but I don't think I want to be going for a common in my first pick. No, I'm going for Order of Midnight. I like the different ways you can use that card. Right, so second pick. We've got Cauldron Familiar, which when it enters the battlefield will ping the opponent for 1 and give us 1 life. We are already in black, so there's definitely value in going there. Got Smitten Swordmaster, who you gain X life. The opponent X loses X life, where X is the number of knights you control. So if we picked that, we'd probably have to go quite knight heavy to make good use of it. I'm tempted to go for the Cauldron Familiar because it's also got that return Cauldron Familiar to the battlefield by sacrificing a food, and there are a lot of ways of generating food in this format, so I will be taking the cat. Okay, now is there a way of making these bigger? No, it appears there is not. Well, that's fine. Let's roll it. Banner enters the battlefield, choose a colour, creatures you control of the chosen colour get +1/+0. That's pretty good. And it also acts as a mana / ramp source. That's a pretty strong generic artifact that would fit quite nicely in any deck we decide to play. We've also got Hypnotic Sprite, which acts both as a counterspell and as an aggressive flying creature. Blue-black control, I think, is always a strong way to go. I have no idea about the colour combinations in this set. And we do have one other flyer, so maybe we could go for a flying theme. Tome Raider is also quite nice because it replaces itself. I quite like these two. I don't know which I like the most, but I think I like Hypnotic Sprite actually, just because I don't think this is a format where it pays off to be that aggressive. I think control is a prevailing force in Throne of Eldraine, and so yeah, let's go with blue-black. I like drafting blue-black anyway, generally. That is interesting. So Tiny is another nice control or anti-aggro card. Very cheap, and we can slow our opponent down a lot. does this do? Each creature you control that has an adventure enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. I already have 2 adventure creatures, but I don't think I want to go 3 colour. So I'd have to switch one of those for white, and then I'd only have 1 adventure creature. Barrow Witches, again, you'd have to go Night Focus. I mean, this is a Night, in fairness. Maybe I should have gotten that other Night card. I'm just going to go for another Cauldron Familiar. Am I? Am I going to do that? No, I like this as removal. I don't know. Let's just go for the cat. You can't go wrong with a cat. Ah, and there's another Heraldic Banner. I kind of need some food generation to make use of those cats now. If I have this, we'll turn the cats into 2/1s that keep coming back. Yeah, I talked a lot about how much I like this card earlier, so I'll go for it. Trust my own chat. Probably not a good idea, but you know, it's done now. Cauldron's Gift. So 3 black mana. You put the top 4 cards of your library in the graveyard. Choose a card from there, return it to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Now if we're going mono black, that would be very strong. Mill and then revive immediately. Ooh, we have food generation as well. To draw 2 cards and create a food token. Oh. Crashing Drawbridge is also an interesting card. Cauldron's Gift or Foreboding Fruit. I'm going to assume that we'll find more ways to generate food later on. Go for the Cauldron's Gift. So far it looks like we're either blue-black control or mono-black aggro-y kind of thing. Ooh, that's a food token generation. Not great stats, to be honest, but we have the banner and stuff, so what does this do? No, that's awful. Okay, we'll go for Tempting Witch. Yeah. Inquisitive Puppet enters the battlefield. Scry 1. Pinocchio. Nice. Nice flavour there. Creating a 1/1 human, 1/1 white human creature token anytime you want. I'm a real boy! But I think the obvious pick here is Witch's Oven. That has very good synergy with Cauldron Familiar, because you can tap it to sacrifice Cauldron Familiar, generate food, and then immediately, or on your opponent's turn when you want a blocker, bring Cauldron Familiar back by sacrificing the food you created. So that's actually quite nice that we've ended up picking that up. It's very much looking like we're black, so having something, a land that profits from having lots of swamps on the field is definitely good. We need some good, we need some revival targets, it's looking like. Instant, so we've got a combat trick and we've got a food token with haste. That looks like it's going to fit right in. What's this do? When it enters the battlefield, if you control 3 or more islands, put target instant or sorcery. Okay, we're not gonna be that heavily in blue, I don't think, either way. So, but also I don't want a 7 mana cost artifact. I'll just go for Merfolk Secret Keeper and probably cuss it. Same for Eye Collector, same for Deafening Silence, same for Signpost Scarecrow. Okay. Ooh, Stonecoil Serpent. X cost, reach, trample, protection from multicolored. This is good. Early game or late game, that's a very strong card. We also have another cat. We have Runaway Together, which is a very strong card. And Forever Young. Oh, this is a good pack. I want to pick all of these, but I think Stonecoil Serpent is by far the strongest, and it's a rare, and I want it. So there we go. Now we have Folio of Fancies, which is a 2 mana artifact. Players have no maximum hand size. This already reads like a jank card. Players have no maximum hand size. Pay X. Each player draws X cards. Each player. Nice. So you're giving your opponent cards. 3 mana. Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into the... Oh, so it's a mill card. Of course it is. Mystical Dispute, very good card if you're playing against blue, but we won't always be playing against blue, so too situational. Keeper of Fables is a very strong card, which I would definitely put in if there was any chance we were going green, but I think at this point there, that's looking very unlikely. Also, we've got a couple of humans in there, and it capitalizes on having non-human creatures, so not appropriate in this case. Bake into a pie, destroy target creature, create a food token. Pretty obvious pick from that pack, actually. Ooh, another Witch's Oven. Yes, please. Although, what was Giant Skewer do? Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 whenever it deals combat damage to a creature. Create a food token. Oh, nice. So you're skewering the creature. Nice, nice flavor again. That is too situational though compared to Witch's Oven. I want the cat combo. Although having big creatures is quite good. No, let's go for the oven. What does this do? Whenever Sir Cara the Bold or an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to a player, exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Okay. Oh, and tap you can deal 1 damage. That's really good. That's really good. And we don't have any black cards in this pick. And I mean, we could continue with the black-blue route, but it's not really synergizing that well so far. Spell costs 2 less to cast if an opponent controls a green permanent. Death Touch. When it deals damage, draw a card. That's also really good, actually. Whenever Sir Farron Henchhammer attacks, another target attacking creature gets +X/+X, where X is Sir Farron's power. That's also really good. Why am I being presented with so many good non-black cards? How annoying. I think in terms of synergy, this is the strongest. maybe we've got a lot of creatures already. Can I look at how many creatures I have? No. But I do have a lot. I like this card a lot. I'm just going to pick this because I like it. And because I was taking way too long to decide what to do. Enchanted Carriage. Interesting. Malevolent Noble, sacrifice an artifact or another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Yeah. Scorching Cauldron. Okay, so that's kind of quite a versatile creature removal or pinging in face damage from an artifact. It's quite interesting. Kind of want to take the other Witch's Cottage and just continue with the potentially mono black theme, to be honest. We are still only on pack 2. So we've got Raging Redcap, Dwarves. We do not have enough time to get up to 7 dwarves in our deck. Charmed Sleep. Pacify one of your opponent's creatures. Love the art on that. I think another Tempting Witch is the clear synergistic pick here. This is another Hypnotic Sprite. Wicked Guardian. Have it deal 2 damage to another creature you control if you do draw a card. So if it hits a Tempting Witch, we'd be okay. Or a Merfolk Secret Keeper. Musakara, or Stonecoil Serpent. So we do have targets that could hit where they might not die. There doesn't seem to be much else in here. I don't really like Combat Tricks and Limited. Although with this we could give one of our cats a surprise kill. No, let's go for Wicked Guardian. You've got to keep a high creature count. This is Forever Young. This is really useful late game because you just ensure that you've got 3 or 4 creatures to draw in a row when you might be top decking or something, or trying to grind out your opponent. True Love's Kiss, Corridor Monitor. I like Corridor Monitor, let's go for that, but it'll probably get cut. Ooh, Runaway Together or Giant Skewer. Let's go for Giant Skewer. Thing with draft is putting cards back into your opponent's hand when you haven't got that much power to punish them in the meantime doesn't actually gain you that much. I say that, it's come up again now. Do I want it? No, I want Tomb Raider because it draws me a card. That'll be cut. That'll be cut. Ooh, we have a blue rare. Is our mono black plan going out of the window? I think it might be. When Gadwick the Wizened enters the battlefield, draw X cards, and whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target okay, that is going in. That's really powerful. And now we need to fill our deck with blue cards. Interesting. Fairy Vandal, another great blue card that profits from you drawing. So that's sounds pretty ideal. Charmed Sleep that we looked at before. Tomb Raider synergizes really well with Fairy Vandal. We already have one in there. Foreboding Fruit. Okay. I think now that we are going blue, we might as well commit to that. I like Fairy Vandal because it has flash as well. That's good for Fairy Vandal. So we have Frogify, Overwhelmed Apprentice. Look at that expression. She's so overwhelmed. That's actually a really good card. You mill, you scry 2, and it's got a decent body for a 1-drop, i.e. more than 1 toughness. Ventress Paladin. That's not that good. We've got another Ginger Brute, and we've got... No, I really like Overwhelmed Apprentice here. Although I've got a lot of 1-drops now. Probably way too many 1-drops. I haven't really been looking at the curve. Oops. That's fine. I am going to nonsensically choose Fires of Invention here because I love the card and because I want it in my collection. Nothing to do with the draft. Sorry. Another cat. Need some higher cost. I've basically got no top end apart from this guy. That's a little bit worrying. Memory theft. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-art card from it. That player discards that card. You may put that card. Okay, so you can kill one of their adventures as well. I'm actually genuinely worried about not having a top end now. There's not much I can do about it at this point. We do have 2 Cauldron Familiar and 2 Witch's Oven, which can be a pretty mad recursion cycle, and I can get a 3rd one here. I think I'm just going to do that. Never was a draft deck filled with so many 1-drops. Oh god, we're coming to the end of the picks as well. I'm going to get Giant Skewer for the simple reason that it will allow me to buff my very weak average creature. Although... yeah, I'm going for Giant Skewer, another one. This is... How many Tempting Witches have I got? Only 2. I mean, I will be generating a lot of food tokens. Yeah, why not? It's a blocker. It grinds. Moonlit Scavengers. When Moonlit Scavengers enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact or enchantment, which I probably will, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Tempted to take that purely because of the massive bod, and I think I am going to do that. Yeah. This is the only card that fixes our colours, which is Memory Theft. Do I now take the Roving Keep? I mean, it's a top end. It's really bad, but it is a top end. No, I can't do it. Let's get Mystic Sanctuary. This is Gingerbread. This is nothing. This is Buttered Cow. Because why not? Why is the food token a pig's head? Surely the food token should be cow meat. No? Or milk or cheese or something. I'll pick it anyway. And then nice for the keep. Looks like he's trapped under Lego or something. Okay. I have a feeling we may have just drafted a really, really bad deck. Let's try and salvage it a little bit. So that comes out, that comes out, that comes out. I mean, I could play Fires Price from Vengeance, but I've got no big payoffs for it, so there's no point. Get out of there, bastard cow. Okay, so we've got 48 cards. We need to cut as many 1-drops as we possibly can, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1-drops in a 40-card deck. It's still too many. I think Ginger Brute, maybe 1 Cauldron Familiar. Let's see what the rest of the deck's looking like. I mean, that card is effectively useless to us, isn't it? Do we have anything that taps to do anything useful? Not really. Let's take out Corridor Monitor. So we've got the little control package there. We have Giant Skewer. Do I want 2 Giant Skewers? I don't think I ever want to see 2 Giant Skewers in the same game. Order of Midnight, Tomb Raider, Memory Theft. Do we want Memory Theft? Yeah, it can. I imagine that can come in quite clutch. Tempting Witch synergizes so well with the Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven tactic. Bake into a Pie, Wicked Guardian. Signpost Scarecrow is leaving. Cauldron's Gift. I don't feel like this is actually a very good deck for Cauldron's Gift. Return it to the battlefield, but the only good ones that we have to return to the battlefield are X costs. Our only 2 top end cards are X cost, so we'll be paying 5 mana to min ourselves. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. But no, it's really bad, isn't it? Oh well. Bake into a Pie is really good. I like having 1 Ginger Brute in, just because it can stop itself from being blocked. So if I'm at a stalemate with someone, I can just hack away with Ginger Brute. Sounds like a really interesting game, doesn't it? I'm not taking away a Cauldron Familiar, too important to this odd strategy that we're bringing in. Overwhelmed Apprentice. I think I might not want Overwhelmed Apprentice in there. I don't think it does enough to justify staying in the deck. How many lands have we got? 17. Yeah, good. Definitely want more swamps than islands. 1 card to cut. Cauldron's Gift. I imagine that'll be dead so much of the time. Yeah. Okay. It reflects the strange nature of our deck and dive straight into my first ever Throne of Eldraine draft game, and I have a feeling we're not going to get many wins, but that's okay. It's the taking part that counts, right? Right? Alright, turn 1 Wall of Wood. I see. That is a really bad hand with no playables, and we're going first. Come on, give us some 1-drops. I have so many 1-drops. Okay, there we go. That's better. I think that has to go, doesn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's do this. the first ping. Hello, Eye Collector. Mill deck. I hope we draw a land next turn, because that would be quite annoying if we didn't. Although we don't really have many places we can go with this. Not much to do. Maybe I should have gone hard. Oh no! Okay, well I couldn't have played it for ages anyway. A second ping. Incoming. We're going to have a no play turn next. Oh no, nice. Oh, that's actually really good. Give me this. And then... Oh, I can actually wait to do that in his turn, can't I? I don't know why, but I can. So I might as well. Oh, I should have attacked. Definitely should have attacked. I think the only way I'm going to have any chance of winning is by playing really aggressively at the start. And I didn't do that, so... Well, what can you do? I'm just going to do this now. He can't do anything else this turn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my playstyle involves so many clicks. I mean, we do have a higher life than him at the moment. That's something, right? What's the best play here? This Heraldic Banner ramps me, then I might get to play Gadwick. But also Tome Raider is a flying blocker for his stupid mill thing. Yeah. Reaper of Night. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Ouch. Well, goodbye Tempting Witch. Goodbye... That's a shame, but I would quite like to be able to counter some of his plays. But also ramping up to Gadwick. No, it can only counter 3 costs or less, and that's a significant disadvantage. So we block both, and then we sack the cat. And then we bring back the cat. It's actually working surprisingly well. Ooh, nice. Definitely black. Hey, it's all kind of coming together a little bit, isn't it? Cat aggro. And the nice thing about Witch's Oven is if they try something sneaky, how can he not block? Oh. Oops. Read the card. No. Yeah, the nice thing about Witch's Oven is you can do stuff in response. Why can't... Oh, I should have chosen blue so that I could cast Gadwick. That was dumb. Oh well. is my tempting witch. Here is another food. And now here's my annoying cat in the bag trick. I really need a blue source of mana. That would be really helpful right now. Especially if he plays discard. Oh, I should have revived the cat. Why did I not revive? Okay, yeah. I'm not going to risk him having a battle trick. I'll just take the 2 damage for being stupid. Dwarves, huh? What does this thing do? That looks annoying, but it's not a problem for a little while. Do I want to sacrifice a food right now? Probably. No blocking my fellas. Cat aggro! Nice. Guess I will. Okay, and this time I will return the cat to the field at the appropriate moment. This is going incredibly well considering I've mostly just played one cat. What you gonna do? The cat's really annoying for him, isn't it? Why would you not attack with everything? Bring the cat back. Has he got some kind of 2 mana removal? I can block with the cat, right? Yeah, good. Definitely block the 5 damage. Good thing is, if once the cat dies, I can do an extra ping. Oh, so he kept that back to block. That makes more sense now. Yeah, wow, good game. The cat strat works. The cat strat works. A lot more smoothly than I thought it would. Is there anything I want to change after that? I missed not having enough blue to play Gadwick, but then I'm not always going to draw Gadwick, so I shouldn't change my plan based solely on that. I thought that actually functioned really well. I'm going to continue with One Drop City. Blurterton. Ooh. 1 mana of each kind. No cats. Opponent goes first. We're running 17 lands. That's nearly half our deck. Let's try and let's believe in ourselves. Let's just believe in ourselves. Okay, he's mulliganed. That's a good start for us. And we get a black mana. That's an even better start for us. Can start punching away with our little 1-drop straight away. And again. I feel like he's got something there. What's he gonna do? Should have played Witch's Oven first, so I could sacrifice in response to something. Well, okay. Is this how the game is going to go? Just us pinging him with a gingerbread man for 2 hours. Sounds fun to me. Was he mana screwed? Ah, that would explain it. Now have 2 Witch's Ovens. Good. So much food. Where's our cats? This must be so demoralizing for him. I'm feeling a bit demoralized myself, to be honest. Do we just keep pinging, or do we get the Tome Raider out and double the speed of ping? I think maybe we do. Although I like keeping Bake into a Pie open, and to be honest, this is going very well for us. We are 5 pings up. Well, that had to happen at some point, didn't it? Although, I can just make use of this and then play it next turn. Yeah, let's do that. And continue pinging. Oh, we're such an annoying deck. Oh, nice. Okay, he really wants to kill our gingerbread man. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. Well, that's fine. He's used 2 cards to try and kill our gingerbread man, and we still have a pie, but definitely a gain in tempo for us. Man, we're so annoying. Stonecoil Serpent is a very good draw. Does he have mono-coloured removal? Probably. He is in black. But let's see anyway. Oh, nice. Please put a cat in the bin. Oh, okay. Milling us is actually really good. Milling is actually really good for us, even. So he is also a control deck, clearly. Well, also an annoying deck, at least. To deal with this now, otherwise it's going to start hurting. Do I have 7 cards in my graveyard? No. Fine. So much food. Man, you really want to bake my stuff into pies, don't you? We've ended up with... Aha, here's my cat. Thank God. ping. We can do that multiple times per turn now, can't we? That's really good. Oh, I should have switched that over. That was dumb. I can do that next turn. We're not very short on mana. And whatever he brings out, we can now bake into a pie. Like so. Probably should have saved it for something better, but I thought he had another counter spell. So he's control, we're cat aggro. I don't know why I said it. We were control earlier. That's just not true. We have a lot of food on the board. So with Witch's Cottage we can return definitely Stonecoil Serpent, or do we want... He's got a lot of removal, so it might be more annoying for him if we have Hypnotic Sprite in our hand. And Cauldron Familiar is actually a really good card. I think we may have this again. Nice. Bet he's happy about that. Yeah, I've actually inadvertently built a deck that's really good against mill. Because if they mill us, we just get our cats in the grave. Fair enough. Fair enough. The sound everyone's terrified of in Eldraine draft. Wow. 2 in a row. Let's see if the cats can keep it up. I'm really, really surprised by how well this deck is working. I'll shut up about it now, but I have not stopped being surprised just because I've shut up about it. We have decent mana. We have a good mana spell ratio in this hand, but nothing else. No playables, apart from Forever Young. We're going first. I'm going to mulligan. That is still not great, actually, but you know, whatever. Also gonna have to waste our Witch's Cottage. Oh no, okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to waste it because otherwise we won't be able to play anything turn 3. Corridor Monitor, huh? On its own, that is not a strong play. Opponent did not have a strong start. Okay, that is a bad card. That is an annoying card, but one that doesn't hurt us that much. Opponent had a bad hand too. Alright. We need some blue mana. Oh, magic's easy. Do I want my 10? Yeah. Valuable card to have out. Could have used its ability last game as well. It just wasn't. It's actually a surprisingly strong card in a lot of ways. Okay, that's fine. You want to waste your shit on my Tempting Witch? That's fine by me. What you gonna do now, the Scarecrow? Yep. We've got tempo. Nice. We run so many cats. Feels lucky drawing them, but we actually run 3 of them, right? So we should be drawing them. Tapping it, huh? Don't really care about that. He's trying to pressure me, but he's doing it with such bad cards that it really doesn't hurt that much. I think I will block the 2 damage though. Just because I can. No, thank you. And the cat's back. Na 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 na. And there's another cat. Na 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 na. I'm sorry we play such an annoying deck, my friend. Oh dear. They're basically immune to removal, with Witch's Oven out on field as well. Mad. No, I just don't care enough about this thing. Oh, counter? No, okay. No, I don't want to attack with anything. I am grinding the cats out till the sun comes up, and I have no interest in any other game plan. This is such a bad card. Why did he put this in there? Maybe he had top end difficulties like I did. God, we are the most annoying deck. I'm so sorry. Like, not only do we take a long time to win, but it's so demoralizing the way we do it. Let's try and speed things up a little. You're right, I will be sacrificing that cat. You saw that I was going to do that, and you realise there's nothing that you can do to stop me. I feel both terrible about myself as a person and really good about how this draft is going. Play something. Play a creature so I can make it into food. Oh, for God's sakes. Counter? You must have something in your hand. Yeah, there we go. Give me another cat. Yay! Oh dear. I'm sorry. Ooh, another counter? Nice. But I also have a counter. Hypnotic Sprite's a great card. Glad I put that in. The cat is also pretty good. Nope. You must be raging. I would be absolutely raging. I'm a very bad game rager. Getting slightly flooded here, but the cats are keeping us in it. No point attacking with the non-flyer. How many pings can we get in? Might as well save our responses for his. Yeah. I don't know why he kept going for so long, to be honest. So, we and our cats have gone 3 wins undefeated. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Don't think I've played successfully played any of the top end yet. Haven't needed it. We have Witch's Oven and 2 cats, but no black mana, but we run enough black mana that I would be very surprised if we didn't pick some up. Strong start from red. Ginger brewed. Medium hot sauce. Nice. Oh, that hurts. That's so aggressive. That's really good. God damn it. I think we may, just to keep ourselves in this, have to... Oh no, but he can make it unblockable. Oh god. This may be our first loss. That was a really strong start. That card's really good. Okay, no, he's gonna... Surely he's not gonna attack with it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, we need some removal quick. Oh, for God's sakes. Give me black mana. Please. Okay, I've got my own ginger brew, but we are hemorrhaging life. Oh god. Oh god, that's such a strong combination. Well played, sir. Well played. Can we save ourselves? We don't really have enough mana to... Why am I not drawing any black mana? This is bizarre. I mean, I do have food here, mate. You haven't quite won. Got some dwarves. Nope, no. Why can't I do that? Alright, it needs to tap itself. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. We run more black than blue, and we have drawn 4 blues and nothing else. I think that probably is game. Nice, nice. Make it unblockable. Okay, he hasn't made that unblockable. Okay, those are both blocked now, so I can gain 3 life. Then thanks. If we can just get 1 black mana, we can get the cat out. We can... Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, that's it. There's no coming back from that. Mana screwed to the utmost. But that's alright. We had a good little run before that. I think for one video that's probably enough. Nice to break up these things, otherwise the mind gets tired and you start making a little too many mistakes for it to be viewable by the public, or at least that's how it goes for me anyway. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned to Arcane MTG for the next portion of Cats Are Us, Cats Feeds the World. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. like and subscribe.